In pro sports, sometimes silence is the loudest statement. When the stadium lights go out and the stands are empty, that's often when the biggest drama happens. Not on the field, but behind the scenes, in the digital world that never sleeps. In the age of social media, one small change can send shockwaves through the whole league and its fans. This week, Cowboys star Micah Parsons took out all mentions of Dallas from his social media, changing it to just 3 letters, TBD. This was a simple act, but it meant a lot. In a flash, a bio that usually showed team pride turned into a puzzle that made everyone wonder, was this just a joke, or was there a hidden message behind it? Fans and experts immediately noticed. Was this a goodbye, a warning, or a power play? In group chats, forums, and sports broadcasts, guesses flew around. Every detail was looked at closely. Every emoji was argued over. In a few hours, this topic went viral, splitting public opinion between those who thought Parsons would stay and those who were sure he was ready to leave. Parsons made it even stronger with a peace sign emoji and a TikTok using Allen Iverson's audio, "I can win anywhere," while blowing a kiss to the camera. His actions seemed to say, "I have choices and I know what I'm worth." With one post, he changed the story, making everyone look at him. The message was clear. Parsons is ready to leave if the Cowboys don't meet his demands. He showed that loyalty in the NFL can change as fast as a status update. Behind the smiles and relaxed actions, there's a strong will and a smart plan. Parsons knows that sometimes the most effective threat is the one not said directly. This isn't just a talk, it's a public standoff, with Parsons using his brand to put as much pressure as possible on the team. Every move he makes is watched by the media. Every word and expression becomes a big news story. In the world of modern sports, a player's power isn't just on the field, but also online. The NFL world is buzzing, wondering what will happen next. Everyone is waiting for the next step. Will the Cowboys give in, or will Parsons really look for a new home? One thing is for sure. In the digital age, one blank bio can change everything. To understand the drama happening in Dallas, we need to dive into one of the most controversial parts of professional sports, the contract holdout. This isn't just about a player not showing up on the field. It's also about power, talks, and how much a team values an athlete. A contract holdout happens when a player, usually a team star, feels that their current contract doesn't show their true worth and how well they play. They want a new contract that's bigger, longer, or better, both in terms of pay and future security. For example, when a player like Parsons plays amazingly well and does much better than expected on his first contract, he feels he deserves more. A new contract isn't just about money, it's also about being recognized for all the hard work and the risk of getting hurt every time they play. If the talks between the player and the team's management get stuck, the player might choose to not show up or hold out. They might still come to the team's building but refuse to practice or play fully. This is a way to pressure management to meet their demands quickly. Right now, Parsons is in the last year of his first contract. Talks with the Cowboys have stopped, making his future with the team uncertain and full of guesses. Parsons isn't just being quiet. He has spoken openly to the media, even asking to be traded to another team. This shows that he is really serious and not just bluffing. In today's digital world, social media is a new weapon. Parsons is using this platform to get support from fans, create public pressure, and make the Cowboys management look bad so they'll make a decision quickly. For the team, this situation is a big problem that can mess up their focus and harmony in the locker room. For fans, it's a harsh reminder that professional football is a big business, where money and contracts often matter more than the spirit of the sport. Parsons' story is a perfect example of how contract disagreements can overshadow everything, from how well a player performs on the field to the relationship between players, teams, and fans. This is the real truth behind the shiny world of the NFL. For Parsons, this fight is about respect and feeling secure, not just money. He's been a game changer since day one, and he wants a contract that shows he's one of the best and protects him from the dangers of the game. Every game without a new deal is like betting on his future. Seeing other stars get paid only makes him more upset, especially when the team owner says things publicly that sound disrespectful. Parsons' social media posts and trade requests are his way of demanding the respect he's earned. He loves the Cowboys, but he's not afraid to play hard to get what he deserves. For him, this is the negotiation of a lifetime. For Jerry Jones, this is a high-stakes puzzle. He knows Parsons is a once-in-a-generation talent, but he also has to manage the salary cap and build a complete roster. Paying Parsons top dollar could mean losing other key players. Jones has a history of tough negotiations, sometimes letting things get personal, like his public spat with Parsons' agent. He's betting he can find a solution, just like he did with Emmittsmith back in the 90s. But this time, the risks are real. Push too hard, and he could lose his defensive superstar. The pressure is on to strike the right balance. Parsons isn't just a star, he's the Cowboys' defensive engine. Every time he's on the field, his energy and intensity are clear. Opponents know that Parsons' presence means they have to be on their toes, because he can show up anywhere and make a big play. He's a player who can change the game's momentum with just one move, and that's something very rare in the NFL. His speed, strength, and ability to play many positions make him a nightmare for opposing offenses, and a game-changer for Dallas. Parsons can play in different spots, edge rusher, linebacker, and sometimes even in coverage. This flexibility makes the Cowboys' defense much more active and hard to guess. Every opposing coach has to change their game plan just to deal with Parsons. Without him, the defense loses its edge, and the team's playoff hopes take a big hit. Stats show a big drop in how much they pressure the quarterback and how many turnovers they get when Parsons isn't playing. Opposing teams find it easier to get past the Dallas defense, and the team's spirit also goes down. The stats back him up. Sacks, pressures, tackles for loss. He's among the best in the league. Parsons is always at the top of the list for best defensive players, and every season he keeps getting better. Not many players can make such a big impact so quickly. With Parsons, Dallas is a contender. Without him, they're just average. He's a leader in the locker room and on the field, pushing his teammates to play harder. Almost every big Cowboys win in the last few seasons has involved a major contribution from Parsons. The season opener against the Eagles is coming, and experts say the Cowboys need Parsons on the field to have a chance. This rivalry is super important, and Parsons being there could be the difference between winning and losing. All eyes are on whether he'll play or not. This contract fight isn't just about money. It's about keeping the team's Super Bowl window open. If the Cowboys want to have the best chance at winning a title, they need to make sure Parsons stays a key part of the team. Fans and management both know that losing Parsons means losing a big hope. Losing Parsons would be a blow the Cowboys can't afford. The effects won't just be felt on the field, but also in the locker room and among the fans. The team would lose their identity and their confidence. Jerry Jones knows it. The stakes couldn't be higher. The future of the Cowboys depends a lot on this decision, and all of Dallas is waiting on pins and needles. For Cowboys fans, the Parsons drama has been really tough. He's a fan favorite, and seeing him at odds with the team is very upsetting. The social media cleanup felt like a personal rejection, splitting fans between those who support Parsons and those who side with the team. The fear of losing another superstar hangs over Dallas fans, who just want to see their team win. Instead of talking about football, everyone is talking about contracts and negotiations. The emotional roller coaster is real. Hope one day, despair the next. All anyone wants is a resolution that keeps Parsons in Dallas. Social media has turned Parsons' contract drama into a public show. Every post, emoji, and bio change is looked at by millions of people right away. Parsons uses these sites to tell his side of the story and put more pressure on the Cowboys. For the team, this is a bad dream. The talks are now out in the open, and everyone is watching their every move. The digital spotlight makes it harder to keep things professional or private. Fans are stuck in the middle, feeling all the ups and downs of every new piece of news. Social media has made everyone a part of this drama. In Dallas, contract talks have become a viral reality show. The Cowboys have been here before. Back in 1993, Emmittsmith held out, the team struggled, and Jerry Jones eventually gave in, leading to a Super Bowl win. More recent stars like CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott also got their deals done at the last minute. History shows deals can happen, even at the 11th hour. But this current Cowboys team isn't as deep as those championship teams. Losing Parsons, even for a bit, could ruin their season. The past offers hope, but also a warning. Playing chicken is risky, and this team might not survive it. The clock is ticking, and the stakes are higher than ever. As the season gets closer, the Cowboys and Parsons face three possible outcomes. Best case scenario, they reach a last-minute deal, Parsons comes back, and the team moves forward together. Second, Parsons plays out his contract, but the tension stays, and the risk of losing him for nothing gets bigger. Worst case, the split is too deep, and Parsons gets traded, crushing the Cowboys' Super Bowl dreams. The whole NFL is watching, knowing this problem could decide the Cowboys' future. For Dallas, the next move is everything. The drama isn't over yet.